Hey there guys, this is PainUser again with my friend Sickness, and he's actually the co-owner of StratBunker with me, which by the way is up, so be sure and check it out guys, www.stratbunker.com, S-T-R-A-T bunker.com. Myself and Sickness and a ton of other top level players are instructors with us. It's very similar to what Gosu Coaching was previously doing before they died. So be sure and check us out. Anybody out there who needs lessons, training, hit us up. We're getting really good at it, giving quality lessons around the clock, so check us out. Ryan, do you have anything you want to say about StratBunker?
Hey guys, well, it's good to be finally launched. I know it's been a long time coming. But yeah, just check us out for some quality lessons.
Yeah, and I'm glad all you guys have stayed subscribed on the YouTube and continued to bear with us. We're going to be getting out a lot of high quality VODs here in the future, as myself and Sickness are going to be attending a lot of the high profile tournaments. We're going to be going to MLG. Sadly, I did not get to go to IEM. My spot was actually given away to Silver, who went 0-3 in group play, but I really wish I had been able to go to IEM and get some really good games for you guys. But I'll be uploading a lot of my high-profile match replays, because I really think that's what you guys want to see, and I think those are the best games out there. It's a lot better than just a ladder replay or something like that. I mean, these are games at tournaments on LAN with money on the line, so you're seeing the best from both players, no doubt about it, and they're some pretty intense games. So I hope you guys enjoy these games. This is the second game between myself and Rhett on Scrap Station, and this game I actually am going for a very similar strategy. I'm going to continue to mine gas up to 100, get my factory going, and I'm actually kind of doing an extended wall on this map. A lot of Terrans don't even wall on this map, and I don't know why. I mean, it is much more difficult to wall. It requires more buildings, but really the amount of time that you're going to lose on economy to the possibility of the wall saving you and keeping you in the game, it's not even questionable in my opinion. There's no doubt that you should wall against Zerg on every map, because Zergling run-bys are just far too deadly if you don't have a wall.
Yeah, whenever I see a Terran not walling, it just screams at me, just go all in with speedlings, and more times than not, you're going to win. And it looks like Rhett is going hatch for pool, which is, I think, a good call on this map. The run distance is so long that Terran can't really punish you unless he decides to go Reapers, but nowadays no one really does go Reapers. Although a lot of the Zergs are starting to get greedy, so I think we might see somewhat of a Reaper comeback, but don't quote me on that. And I'd also like to say we're going to be hosting some show matches at StratBunker. Some $300 or $400 for winner show matches. Some high-profile players are going to be participating, so stay tuned. Hopefully we're going to have our first one in about a week after BlizzCon. So check that out.
We will be uploading VODs of all those games to the YouTube, so make sure you guys stay tuned and check those out. We're probably, I think our first show match is going to be between Huck and Select, and we actually need to wait for them to play at BlizzCon this coming weekend. We're actually going to be down there as well, so if anybody wants to come say what's up to us at BlizzCon, be sure and do so. And we might upload a few VODs of BlizzCon itself. We might do some recording while we're there, maybe some interviews, and possibly upload those, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Now, what's going on right now is I opened with Reactor Hellions, and I also saw that very early Roach Den. So I got a really early tech lab on my racks because I didn't want to just get beasted with roaches really early on in the game. I do have my command center up and running right now, and right now I'm just trying to hold the middle of the map with my Hellions. I see those roaches coming across the middle of the map. I run directly by them with my Hellions. That was a little bit of a mistake on Rhett's part. I don't think he should have pushed his roaches all the way out to the mid like that. He left his main base completely wide open, and I'm able to get quite a few drones here. A good split by him, but he just completely left his decon ready and open for the reactor Hellion opening.
Yeah, killing about. That was quite a few drones we got right there. But he doesn't need to have those roaches back, or at least at his small chip. Yeah, sending them out without any other defense is just not really going to cut it, and he paid for it pretty dearly. But I do like the roach open against the reactor factory.
Yeah, I think it's great against a reactor factory, but you really have to use those roaches in conjunction with spine crawlers. At least one spine crawler at each base, or a spine crawler at the choke, and in conjunction with the queens. And once you've thwarted off that early harass and hopefully picked off a few Hellions, because a good player that opens reactor Hellions is gonna try and do some damage. I'm gonna try and find my way in there, and I'm gonna try and do some damage to your economy. There's no way around that. And if you defend properly and pick off enough Hellions, then you're in a position where you can counterattack with speedlings and roaches. And I'm gonna have a very low Hellion count and just a handful of Marines and maybe a Marauder. And if you can hit right now, for instance, if you look at my expansion right now would be a prime opportunity for him to launch a counterattack if he had done some damage and killed my Hellions. But instead, I was able to force him to bring everything back to his base, kill a ton of drones, and really just put him on his back foot. And now he's super scared of another Hellion run by, and he's not really able to get any kind of map control going.
Yeah, it looks like his main minerals are a little oversaturated, and his expo is pretty undersaturated, so we should mainer some of those drones out. But another thing to note is if you're not going too heavy on the Hellions, you can handle that with just speedlings, and it'll allow you to tech a little bit quicker. Probably would have been better if you dropped the spine crawler at the choke out there. Get some good surrounds with the speedlings, they can really shut down the Hellions.
Yeah, a lot of times against Terran, Hydra will actually just completely forgo the Roach Warren, and just use speedlings to thwart any kind of early aggression, whether it be Hellions, pre-igniter Hellions,